Good morning, everybody. Today is March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's 28 degrees, but feels like 26 here in North Idaho. It's been sunny and beautiful. I don't know, do you consider it an upgrade or a downgrade when you can go from your winter jackets to a lighter weight jacket? I think it's an upgrade. My name is Jody, and welcome to Moose Flats Farms. Why did you build your own instead of buying a kit?
So mainly the reason why I'm building is none of the kits I've seen were affordable, and then the ones that were affordable were just junk, in my opinion. You gust them in and they blow away. Wasn't big enough. I know we wanted to have more of a dual purpose, so we have a workspace and a greenhouse. House all of our garden hand tools and all what have you is out here. Even some power tools and stuff that we use back in this end of the property.
And when we were building this, my oldest daughter and my son and my daughter's boyfriend at the time, they came over one time, or yeah.
One time with them. They initially helped do the roofing and the initial siding. When we first put it up, it was just clear plastic on the sides, which lasts about a season. It's not UV proof. You'd have to spend a bit more money to do that. What we found is some of the stuff that Walmart sells in a rolled clear vinyl will work pretty good. It'll last a couple of seasons.
Yeah, we've got a piece right behind David John and right up there.
Yeah, so that works pretty good. The main thing there is you got to have it lathed and stapled so that the wind doesn't blow it apart. But we've since then upgraded a lot of stuff. We've taken a couple of large windows, added them in 5x5s. This is one of them behind the wood stove. On the front panel, we put on clear Lexon that we had from a different project and repurposed it over here. The roof has always been a dual roof. We've got clear on one side, and then to the north we have metal roofing and a regular wall, because you're not going to gain too much sun coming in that way. In the summertime it does get a little warm in here, so again the key there is to open up and let it ventilate out. Usually the door behind us we open and let it just air in, minus the cats coming in, so using the nice planter box for something else. She's nervous interviewing her husband. How cool is that?
Yeah. We added the wood stove 2 years ago, and that is mostly for our comfort in the early spring or winter as it is now, or in the later fall if we're out here doing something and it's cold outside. Can start a little fire and it can get nice and warm in here really quick.
So on that note, it is in this nice warm sun. It reads 80 plus degrees in here.
Almost pushing 90.
Almost 90 in the sun.
And it's March 10th with 2.5 feet of snow outside. Well, anything else you want to cover?
So, as far as learning curves and what have you, what we found is, especially in the planter boxes, that you want to leave something in. The deeper the soil, the better. That's where we've come up with these much deeper totes that we use now. Initially, I had the mud mixing bin, which is about 8 inches or less, and they work okay for starting stuff. What we found now is whenever we're starting most of the stuff to go in the garden, it's going to be about a size like this, and we have over many years collected a bunch of them and we reuse them, which is a good idea. We think that when we're planting our seeds, we'll say if we're going to do 8 plants, we probably do at least a dozen starts, and we found that works pretty good. We've done the oops and were planted outside a wee bit early, and they got frosted, and we had spares in the greenhouse, which was a cool thing.
Yeah.
We found many things that work great in the greenhouse as far as starting and growing, and we found stuff that really don't work that well. So
Peppers do really good in the greenhouse, better than outside.
I like the heat. So one of the things that we're still working on is we still hand water a lot in here. I'd like to make that a little bit more automated. We'll probably get in a second video where we show the cleanup of the greenhouse and some of the stuff we got going as far as water catchment outside and how we're going to improve that. The main thing is we're always learning and we're always making it better. So that's kind of one of our rules or mottos is always try to make it better. Anyway, back to my wife. She's going to give you the big smile, and like I said, we'll do more in part 2 and maybe part 3 and part 4. I've got some still pictures that she'll add to
I'll flash them in during our conversation.
Yeah, so that we can share those tidbits. Main thing is the unit is very, very secure. Again, it can snow a couple of feet and we don't have to worry about anything falling down. So
just the snow.
The snow comes off nicely too. So other than that, we'll come back and chat at you later. Bella, that cat doesn't want nothing to do with me.
Let's see if I can zoom in. And the battle for who gets North Idaho, I'd say Mother Nature is starting to win. That is a cattail starting to grow. Without falling in, I'm going to see if you can kind of see right there that little bit of green down under the water, and right there you can see it really good are leaves on the lily pads. So Mother Nature is going to win the battle on who gets North Idaho. Well, my contorted flowering cherry says spring is coming. Those are all flower, or they're going to be blossoms, and it is absolutely loaded. And the apple trees are doing the same thing. They're starting to get buds on them. So regardless of the 2.5 feet of snow, the trees are getting ready. Found another plant that says spring is coming. Darla's bleeding hearts are starting to pop. Have to bucket brigade water out to here. Well, I'm out in the duck house feeding part and have a slight drip issue, which the roof wasn't designed to hold all the snow that's on it, so it's just kind of pushed open right there, but it is dripping right down into their feeder, so have to move their feeder over. And the other thing I need to do is, even though it's all melting, that little track right there to get in is just a sheet of ice, so I'm gonna dig that out again and move their water dish or food dish. Well, there's a little step in. So now I just need to try to move it this way. Oh, and there was just a little mouse. How lovely. Yeah, that'll work, and get it out of the rain area. So, and that is Yeti playing with the camera through the fence that's on top of the duck house. So dump this out and go get him some fresh grain. Another good sign of spring, the ducks are laying. So far getting 4 a day, but it should be slowly ramping up to 8 a day. Well, today's been fun. St. Patrick's Day. Got the corned beef on the stove, getting ready to add the vegetables and the cabbage. Just got done cleaning the ducks. I'm out in the greenhouse. No wood stove going today. And in the sun it reads almost 130. I just wish it wouldn't get to 30 at night. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. I'm gonna close out this video with giving Mama Chicken and the baby chicks some mealworms. I hope you enjoy. Have a good day. Bye.